I'm Allyson Harris, Realtor with PalmerHouse Properties. If you're ready to move into your next home for whatever the reason, you may be contemplating renting out your current home versus selling it. Here are a few things to consider. Now, if your neighborhood doesn't allow for renting or you need the money from the sale of your current home to purchase the next one, then this may not apply to you at this time. But let's say there are no restrictions and you don't need the proceeds from the sale to buy your next home. The first thing to consider is landlord responsibilities. Do you want to be a landlord? Whether it's for long or short-term rentals, are you prepared to manage the demands of a tenant or pay someone to do it for you? When something breaks, you've got to fix it whenever it happens and however much it costs. Are you prepared to handle the mortgage payment and other related expenses if your tenant defaults on the rent? Can you charge enough rent to cover the cost of the mortgage, taxes, and related expenses? If you'd be taking a loss every month that you can't manage, it may not be in your best interest. The second thing to consider is the costs of selling. How much is your home worth versus what's your mortgage payoff balance? Check your payoff balance with your lender and then contact a realtor and ask for a comparative market analysis to determine what your home is really worth. This will include an estimate of seller costs. This will help you determine if you have equity in the home, if you'll break even, or worse, have to come out of pocket when you sell. If you have equity, great. How much? If you sell your home, when you get to the closing table, there are closing costs. You have to pay off the balance of the mortgage, transfer taxes, fees, realtor commissions, home warranties if negotiated, or buyer concessions if negotiated. Additionally, if something is uncovered during the inspection that may scare off a buyer if you don't fix it, there's another out-of-pocket expense. Lastly, equity. If you owe more on your home than it's worth, it may behoove you to rent it out for a while until it appreciates, or you pay down the balance so you can either break even or make a profit. If the market where your home is located is experiencing growth, and in turn you've experienced steady value appreciation, it may be a good idea to sell before the market slows or declines while you can still make a little more money off of it. Now, whatever you decide, it should be based on your personal situation and short or long-term goals. Do the research, weigh the pros and cons, and do what's best for you.